This is the SQL Server Service Broker module, and in this video we will discuss about the sys transmission queue. We will see what is the transmission queue in this video and what in which scenarios the service broker will use this transmission queue. And in the previous videos we have seen the different scenarios for the service broker services, and there is one scenarios when both the service initiator service and the target service are in the same instance of the SQL server. The databases may be different or the same, but the SQL server's instance is same. So in that case, when the message will be sent by the initiator service to the target service, this message will go directly to the target service target queue, and there is no involvement of any other queue. There is this system transmission queue will not be used in that case. But even if that's this uh, t- target queue and initiator queue are in the same instance, this is the transmission queue, which is a temporary storage of the messages area. It may be used. It's optional, but it can be used in that case if target service is has some problem or the queue is has some issues. It may be disabled. So in that case, when the message will be sent, this message will not go directly to the this target queue. It will stay in the system transmission queue, and when this problem will be solved, then from the system transmission queue it will be automatically delivered to the target service queue. And this system transmission queue will area will also be used when the initiator service and the target service are in different instance of the SQL server. Initiator service in one instance and the target service in different in another instance. So the both services are in different servers. So in that case, the network is different. Network is involved. So the this is transmission queue area will must be used. So in that case, when this message will be delivered, this message when it will be delivered, it will first stay here. It will go here in the sister transmission area, and the one copy of this message will go to the target service target queue. And when the target service target queue will reply back to this initiator service, it will give the acknowledgement that the message is delivered. Then this sister transmission message, which is one copy of the this message which is in the still in the sister transmission queue, it will be removed. Only it will be removed after the confirmation. So when the acknowledgement will be given, then this message will be removed from this area. So if the services are in different servers, so the sys transmission area must be used. Now we will implement this in the SQL Server Management Studio, and we will practically will check there how this system transmission queue is working. So let's move to the SQL Server Management Studio.